Hey guys, welcome to Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God. Here's Gideon. I'm Sarah. If you haven't met me, I'm Sarah, married to Mark. We have 8 kids at home, one of them being a newborn. I haven't done a grocery haul video in a long time, but we have a new viewer, my sister-in-law, and she likes the grocery hauls, and I had to go to Sam's Club today anyway, so we decided to do it. Our Sam's Club, to get to Sam's Club, we have to travel over an hour to get there. We happen to have an appointment in the big city today, so we stopped to grab stuff. The whole order was $324 and some change, and I'll have more stuff that I'm going to get from, sent to the house, because we only had so much room in the van. We spend about $1,000 a month on groceries, and so this is multiple weeks worth of food in different areas for us. We save the most money in dairy products at Sam's Club. So here's what we got. Strawberries. There were more in here, but we already ate lunch. And chips. This was part of our lunch. We also grabbed one of the pizzas, so you can go to the cafe there and have them do a pizza. It's just under $9, and then you pay tax, and they'll cook it hot right then. So one big pizza, we all kind of shared it, right? Yes, hold on, you push it on me. Okay, so like I said, dairy's the best. So I got 10 of these 2-pound blocks. We eat a lot of cheese, and we're a big family, so these won't last us a ton of time, multiple weeks though. And string cheese is easy to take on trips, especially in the summer. And you can take this bag just as it is and throw it in the freezer. And when you want the string cheese later, you pull it out and they freeze just fine. So we find that to be very beneficial to get these while we're there and then just throw them in the freezer. Okay, we don't usually buy a lot of dip, but dip for chips, and then this we'll do with vegetables or something like that. And this lasts a really long time in the freezer too. We put it in there and then we pull it out when we're doing Italian type dishes. So we got eggs. Eggs right now at Walmart for us are $13 for 5 dozen. This is 7.5 dozen for 14 and change. So that was a really good price. Lettuce, carrots, juice. We bought some juice. We don't usually buy a ton of juice, but Malachi, the 4-year-old, had a low sugar today. I don't know if it was just because he was coming down sick or something like that, but I wanted to have some juice boxes while we're trying to figure out what's going on with him. Coconut oil. These containers of coconut oil are around $9, and it's a lot cheaper than butter. And so we use this for a lot of our baking and everything. We still use butter. We still use butter for buttering bread and things like that, but we use it a lot for our baking. These chips are our favorite tortilla chips. I can't get them shipped to the house, so we bought them while we were at the store. Yeast. This is the best way to buy yeast. You get 2 1-pound blocks for a little over $5. We love apples, and these were not a bad price. They were like 6 something a bag for 5 pounds of apples. Okay, I'm coming around. We bought 3 rotisserie chickens. This is the best deal we can find on chicken. It's already cooked. It's $5 for a whole chicken. I bought 3 of them because we're gonna pick the meat off, and then we will put these in the crock pot and make broth. I'm coming around because it's easier. Okay, the last 3 things I'm gonna explain. Oh, we had a watermelon too. But these last 3 things are things that we don't typically buy, but Josiah had a birthday the other day, and friends of ours from out of country, they live in Europe, brought us candy for Josiah, and they don't use artificial dyes in that country, or in Europe mostly. So they brought candy, and I told Josiah he could keep his candy, but we don't eat a lot of candy as a family. So he has the choice of sharing his candy or keeping it to himself, which is fine. But I wanted the other kids to have something when he's having his candy because it's gonna last a while. So I bought these different fruit things. So these are fruit strips. They are like fruit purees and things like that. No artificial colors. These ones are not artificial colors. And then our older daughter, Virginia, told us about these gummy bears that are no artificial colors. So these are all treats. These will last a while, but we thought that the other kids could have these while Josiah's enjoying his candy, or he can share his candy and then they can all share those. So that's what's going on here. We went to the big city to have Josiah's appointment. Josiah's elbow is healing well. His wrist shows no sign of fracture, so we can get back to his regular therapies and things like that. That's what's going on here. So again, oh, I forgot to add, we also had 3 cases of water
Oh, yeah.
And in the state of Maine, we have to pay 5 cents for each bottle. So that's another $2 on top for each case, because we can get that back at the end when we return our bottles. So plus 3 cases of water. So everything on the table plus the 3 cases of water was $324. And yeah, Sam's Club always adds up to a lot, but it's okay. It'll last a while. So we will see you guys next time on Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.